CFO email updates, write brief, board-level notes that land. Welcome. Today we'll craft a CFO update that enables one screen, one decision. Your board and execs should grasp the situation and the ask without scrolling. Aim for a board-ready tone. Crisp, neutral, and complete in approximately 120 to 180 words. Lead with signal, park the noise, keep details for the appendix or follow-ups. Assume skimmability, clear headers, labeled numbers, and minimal prose. When the update reads like a dashboard, decision at the top, proof beneath, you respect time and improve outcomes. Let's turn scattered notes into a concise, high-trust message leaders can act on immediately. Your subject line frames attention. Use topic period action needed. Example, cash runway Q3, no action. This instantly tells readers what it is, when it applies, and whether they must respond. Avoid mystery words like update alone. Add a metric or risk to anchor urgency. Gross margin July. Watch, minus 120 bits per second versus plan. Mirror board agenda language, so your note maps to their mental model. If the agenda says operating expenses, use that phrasing. Clear subjects reduce back and forth and raise open rates, because recipients can triage in seconds. Start with the answer. First sentence equals outcome plus impact. Example, revenue is off track, minus 6% versus plan, lowering Q3 EBIT by $1.2 million. Timing risk is contained to August. Immediately, state status versus plan. On track or off track, no guessing. Quantify the situation with percent variance, dollar impact, and timing so leaders see scope and urgency. If action is required, specify it. Approve headcount freeze, 3 roles, by Friday to preserve $400,000 cash. This opening sets expectations, reduces anxiety, and tells readers exactly what to do, or that no action is needed. Follow the verdict with 3 tight bullets. Drivers, list the top 2 to 3 causes, not a timeline. Example, enterprise slip, minus $800,000. SMB churn, plus 1.2 PTS. FX headwind, minus $200,000. Numbers only with labels and deltas. Pair every figure with versus plan or versus last quarter. Risks and mitigations paired. Supply delay, risk. Right pointing arrow expedited vendor. 5-day buffer. Mitigation. Cut adjectives. Prefer verbs and data. Say, reduced CAC to $210, minus 12% Q per Q. Not, significantly improved efficiency. 3 bullets deliver clarity without drowning the reader in history. Keep the tone neutral, precise, calm. Facts first, no drama. Use short sentences that carry one idea each. Drop hedging fillers, like hopefully, might, or we believe, unless uncertainty is material and quantified. Apply parallel structure, so bullets scan fast. Driver right pointing arrow, effect right pointing arrow metric. Avoid jargon. If a term is essential, define it once. NRR equals net revenue retention. Prefer verbs and numbers over adjectives. Deferred 2 hires to save $240,000 beats tightened spending. Executive readers reward clarity with faster decisions. Copy this structure. Subject, topic, period action. Line 1, verdict. Outcome plus variance plus dollar impact plus timing. Example, Gross margin off track, minus 120 bits per second versus plan. Q3 impact, minus $350,000. Recovery expected in September. Bullets. 1. Drivers, top 2 to 3 with labeled deltas. 2. Risks right pointing arrow. Mitigations paired. 3. Next step. Who, what, when. Close. Ask plus deadline plus owner. Example: approve vendor switch by WED COO to recover 80 bits per second. This template makes every update consistent, scannable, and decisive. Quick update on margin. We've been working hard and seeing some challenges lately. Numbers are a bit lower than expected. We'll keep monitoring. No verdict, no ask. Vague numbers. After. Gross margin off track, minus 120 bits per second versus plan. Q3 EBIT impact, minus $350,000. Drivers. Freight plus $140,000. Scrap rate 3.2%, plus 0.9 PTS. Risk right pointing arrow. Mitigation. Resin price, spike right pointing arrow, 2-month hedge signed. Next step. Switch line to vendor B to recover plus 80 bits per second. COO decision by WED. See the delta in dollar and percent versus plan and the clear action. Adjectives out. Metrics in. Decide, then detail. Lead with the answer, then show proof. Quantify everything. Label every number with versus plan or versus last period. Provide one clear ask with owner and deadline, or say, no action. Reuse the template to stay consistent across topics and time. When your update fits one screen and drives one decision, you cut noise, build trust, and speed execution. Practice with your next finance note and measure response time. Clarity pays for itself.